We're good?
Oh.
Hey, just making sure you
good.
didn't screw it up again.
No,
like
no.
last time. Okay.
No, I'm sober enough to work this thing.
Barely. We're gonna be a genius to use this stuff. What am I doing? Dope. All right. Hey, everybody. I'm sure you guessed it's your two favorite guys here. This is Khaki Sacramento here with my best friend.
And you know me, Johnny Connecticut.
Johnny
We're
Connecticut.
here for another episode of Sexy Time.
Episode 3.
This is
How about that? Getting pretty in there. I already feel like we are one of the best out there.
yeah.
Already
I feel
feeling
like
confident about this.
our Google review at this point has got to be about 4.9 stars.
Found a Google review on the podcast the other day.
Mm-hmm.
3 out of 5 stars.
Yep. So be sure if you are gonna subscribe.
Average 3.5. One person reviewed us. 3.5 out of 5 stars. Not
Well.
What is that? What is that? A B?
Yeah.
It's
That's
a
like
B.
it's like a B plus.
Hey, I'm a big fan. More than B's, I like double D's. Failed me twice. Twice is nice. Oh, you pretend to suck on that titty. That's hilarious.
You guys can't see it, but I actually made the shapes with my hands.
This guy
as
is
if I was
twisted, man.
holding a couple of large bulk items, but we got an exciting
Hey,
show
10
for you
items or
tonight.
less. How would you take those cantaloupes to neck style?
You gonna charge me extra for cash back? That just fucking makes sense. So anyways, for today,
Hey, all right. So from the last episode, you know what we're continuing on today.
that is right.
What is that, Johnny?
First and foremost, sex.
That's a sexy time. But we were talking
And
about
second-
zodiac signs
yes.
last episode, about the different zodiac signs there are. Some of their, we've each are pretty familiar dating wise and sex wise, obviously,
and,
with these. What would you call them? Zodiac, astrological demigods that
Yes.
do control our lives in every aspect. I would
Along with
probably
the
say.
stars.
The stars, moon, and stars, particularly important. If you listen to the last podcast, you also know Scorpio is the guardian of Mars, and that's been proven. Now, guys, we're gonna be kicking this off with what every sexual symbol is like. Every zodiac sign, what they're like in the bedroom. We're talking sex. We're talking love. We're talking passion. So we're starting off. Couldn't start any other way than with you Aquariuses out there.
that's
Oh
you.
boy.
January 20th
These
to
are-
February 18th.
These Aquariuses, these are some. Now, one thing people don't realize about Aquariuses, but their element is air.
Really?
Air. They are an air zodiac sign,
Wow. All right.
and strengths obviously very progressive, very independent. What I found with that is when you fuck a woman who's more independent, she probably is not going to call you the next day, because she just sees. I had this one girl, really great sense of humor. This joke she told me when I was leaving her house was great. She said, "I don't give a fuck about you. I just wanted to fuck you." And I was like, "Oh wow, oh wow,
That's funny. That's a
man,
good
you're
joke.
hilarious. I'll get out of here."
Wow.
Though.
She should do stand up.
Yeah, I thought that was so funny. She's like, "Get the fuck out of here. I just wanted to fuck you for the feeling of it. I don't care about who you are." And I was like, "Wow." Well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
Wasn't that way last night when you talked to me for 10 minutes?
Yeah. What an idiot. She's a
Terrible liar.
Joke.
I knew she must have been in love with me, but just couldn't. She just wanted to try to play it cool. haven't heard from her yet. It's only probably been a couple months though.
Yeah. Well, it sounds like April Fools came early for you.
Alrighty. No, but what I've also noticed about Aquarius, very independent women usually don't shave their armpits.
Really?
Usually don't shave their armpits. And if you're a guy, they don't usually shave their cock. Now my dad. My dad's an Aquarius.
Oh.
And
He's a hairy
and we had one of
motherfucker.
those glass showers growing up because we did pretty well. I was pretty rich as a kid. Don't usually ever talk about that. But we had a glass shower, because we were a pretty progressive family. So I could always see the hair on his dick and his ass.
Oh.
And he had a lot of it.
Well, your dad was just hairy.
Right.
Like
and my mom, also an Aquarius, a lot of bush.
Really?
A lot of hair on her pussy.
Same thing?
A lot
Like
of hair
you
on
saw
her
her,
pussy,
like-
a lot of hair in between like her ass and her pussy.
The old.
Yeah, the old baseball mitt. Let me grab in there.
Yeah, let me
Just
let
kidding.
me see.
Just kidding, Mom. If you're
Yeah.
listening. Love
Put
you.
my-
Love you lots.
Put my hand in there, but
Hope,
it's still got a little
hope
finger
you're
up.
sticking to the Nutrisystem. By the
Yeah.
way, my mother is on the Nutrisystem diet right now.
Oh, you finally switched her over.
I got her over.
You got her?
Because she usually just buys the protein from me and the soup from Khaki.
Yeah.
She sends us both a check for $200 a month, and then she says, just send me whatever shit you need to feel better about this.
One of my probably my best customer.
Yeah, best customer for both of ours, definitely my mom.
Yeah.
She buys so much soup, so much protein.
$200 worth a month.
And it really helps pay the bills around here.
It is really starting to clear up our stock.
And just to be clear, it's not because she's my mom or that she cares about us. This woman loves the Nutrisystem. No. She is always raving about how much focus she has.
Yes.
And I say, Mom, that's got to be the protein. She said, no, it's because I've had a job every day of my life since I was 16. I go, Mom, that's the protein.
But it's clogging.
And she always needs to say explanation. What do you mean? What is protein? And I was like, that's the chemical in your brain that is released when you're working out.
Mm-hmm. It's forced out. It comes out of your pores when you're sweating.
That's what's
hard
in
at
that
the job
sweat.
or in
You're
the
losing
gym.
protein all day.
And when you're on this Nutrisystem program, you will sweat more than you have.
Yeah. By the way, my mother also is doing very well for herself. So focused, so good at her job. She's got quite a bit of money, and she probably owes that to the Nutrisystem. She's probably just always so focused. I mean, she's spending $400 a month from each of us on the Nutrisystem. She's got some serious money flying around.
Oh, yeah.
She obviously needs the protein so much because she needs to work so hard to make all that money.
Yep. And she doesn't have anybody beneath her, does she?
Nope. She's the boss.
No.
The whole company.
She literally eats about 3,800 ounces of protein.
Yeah, well, she never... I always ask her, hey, how do you like it? You start sending her the banana mint flavor instead of the mint chocolate.
Brand new flavors, guys. They're out. You need to check out the website, okay?
Banana mint has always been usually we make it in small batches, but it looks like the corporate is really trying to get the banana mint protein powder out there. Usually it's just the chocolate mint, which is what I love.
That's
chocolate mint, raspberry, strawberry smoothie. Ooh, doesn't get any better than that. You put that in your pancakes too, like I am always raving about.
Yep, and
absolutely fabulous.
Those pancakes, they taste better than any.
But anyway, I was asking my mom, what'd you think of the new flavor? You know, the new flavor, and she said, "Oh, I didn't try it. I don't use that stuff." But I think she's being modest.
Yeah,
she's buying
because you want
so much from both of us.
I think she's jealous that she likes a flavor more than the chocolate mint.
Oh, that's probably it.
I think she doesn't want to admit it to you because when she said she loved it when she first had it, and then after that she said,
I bet you she's just scared to say that she likes this new flavor more than the old one.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
that's probably it.
Mom, we're on to you.
Yeah,
we got you. But that soup stays the same. The soup has stayed the same for the last 45 years.
Mm-hmm.
That is a Nutrisystem staple.
Yep, they did try a roast beef flavor. It was only
didn't
seasonal.
Quite work.
No,
you know what?
it did the opposite.
I love the Nutrisystem, but it was a little bit too chewy for me.
And it also
soup should be chewy, obviously, but not this chewy.
No, yeah, it's got to have the chunks and it's got to have the green things, the red things. But the reason that the roast beef flavored soups
this is important to pay attention, guys.
Yeah, this is why you guys keep asking for it, but we can't give it to you, is because it kept giving male children breasts.
And this is important to note also. It wasn't just, the protein fat you have around your pecs like you have right now, Johnny.
Yeah,
that will turn into muscle from just drinking the Nutrisystem protein. That's healthy.
This is perfectly natural.
Little boys actually growing large breasts.
I'm talking about 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds going to middle school. All of a sudden, they look like they're female teachers. Now, they have perky.
Nutrisystem has apologized for this. Large settlements have been paid out of 6 figures each time usually. So this is something Nutrisystem has taken responsibility for, and this hasn't been on the market in at least 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it shouldn't be out there.
This isn't out there anymore.
No, there shouldn't be any Quaaludes situation.
Yeah, I never liked it anyway. I'm not a little boy though, so I didn't grow breasts. No. But if I was a little boy, I would have grown the breasts.
No,
because I only ever eat Nutrisystem.
Yeah, and it wasn't. It also didn't taste good. That's why they discontinued. It said it tasted like burnt hair.
That is very true.
Yeah, which is true because they actually used whole beef, so some hair.
Well, whole beef is what caveman ate.
Yeah. And
you think a caveman was skinning a goddamn buffalo before he ate it? No.
It's like the tribes of today.
Absolutely.
You use every single part.
Burp a little bit. Just so you know, Johnny and I have been sipping a few Coors Lights.
Yeah, we got to get professional. We got to get in our groove. And you know what else?
Oh, I just got off a 9-hour shift too, and I got to go to work in an hour. So we're really knocking these podcasts out, guys.
And you know what else? We got to move on. We got to talk about Pisces in the sec.
Pisces. I got a confession. Me like you, Pisces.
Well, I got a confession. I am a Pisces.
Ooh, I know that. That's why you're so stubborn.
Yo, that's why. Pisces are stubborn. They're very hardworking to the point of beyond belief. And third, they're also very...
And one more fact, guys. Ruler of Pisces is Neptune.
Really?
On top of that. See, you bet you didn't know that, but Neptune is the god of the sea.
See, you really talked me into the astrology thing. I've only been in this for, like, not as nearly
now,
as
everyone,
long
Johnny is very new to astrology. Now, astrology for me has been my backbone, along with the Nutrisystem. And I'm sure Johnny can agree, whenever the Nutrisystem has maybe not been all there for you, astrology is there. And vice versa.
I feel it.
If you don't have astrology, then you have the Nutrisystem.
I feel it. It's like aligning my back. I can feel it supporting me.
Absolutely.
So I'm still learning about these planets. I'm still learning about everything.
Planets will help you see the future.
But
you do need to and you know what, guys? We've been trying to keep this a little bit quiet, but it's okay to pray to the devil. Probably should explain that.
Yeah. So the devil, he's not a bad guy. He gets a bad rep.
See, guys, before you're like, whoa, we're gonna put this down. This is getting kind of crazy. These guys are Satanists. Well, let me just tell you, the word Satanist has gotten a very bad rap over time.
Yes.
Being a Satanist is not a bad thing.
No. All it is basically unleashing all of your inner power.
All of your inner power, all of your inner energy. Guys, I'm gonna let you know a little secret. I don't get all my energy, and Johnny, you know this, because you're starting to figure this out too.
Yep, I'm starting to unleash it.
I do not get all of my focus just from protein.
No.
Now, before you think like, whoa, this guy's trying to talk about protein all the time. This guy's a protein expert. Look at him. Look how good he is. Look at how good looking he is. He is clearly a protein expert. How can he say that? Well, protein is a big part of my life.
Oh, probably the biggest.
Well, protein's not number one. Protein's number two. Second to the devil. Obviously, praying to the devil, probably number one part of my life.
Yeah, well, it probably has to, because otherwise there would be heavy consequences.
Major consequences, guys.
Ooh, yeah.
I remember once I was praying to the devil for about a full 2 weeks, and then I missed a day because I had to work late. Went like, oh shoot, I just don't have enough time to squeeze in today. Pray to the devil.
No, probably before you even knew it, big hand struck the 12. It was past midnight. It was the next day.
Past midnight, I wake up in a fever dream. There is a green demon.
Oof.
On my nightboard. Terrifying.
I bet.
I woke up scared. I said, am I asleep? Am I dreaming? This green demon, he comes up to me. He gets off the nightstand. He walks right over. Grabs me right by the throat. And says, you have crossed the first warden of hell.
No way.
I wake up. What? I wake up from this dream. Guess what? I'm on my knees, and within 5 seconds, I'm praying to the devil. I'm asking his forgiveness.
You do not want to face the first warden.
First warden is probably the most terrifying thing. I felt his fire in my soul.
Yeah, and as soon as you feel that, there is only one person you can go to, and that man is Satan himself. You have to ask for that forgiveness and pray to him.
So I've been praying to the devil that the first warden will forgive me for this grave sin. But, try and work off of that debt, as you say, and that's why I need the protein. Because Satan's mad at me. He sent the first warden to me because that's the first warning. After the first warden comes the commander.
And he... I've only
he is a true Lord of the Fallen.
I've only been reading a little bit, and it sounds like he is actually the king of the fallen. He can raise other Ragons.
Well, now you're forgetting this, Johnny.
What's that?
Now the first warden can release the Rogons, but he can also unleash the Rogar beasts.
Goodness, I haven't heard of these Rogar beasts. But
the Rogar beasts are the true friend of the first warden.
Yeah, so they're fellow guardians of the underworld.
Guardians of the fallen world.
World.
Now, guys, if you do get into praying to the devil, you got to pray every day.
You
can't skip a day. It's just like the Nutrisystem. Because of course you can cheat the Nutrisystem. No one who's gonna know.
No,
right? That's what that voice in your head tells you. Who's gonna know if I skip a day of the Nutrisystem? Because you can have one of those cheat days people like.
Yeah.
But the second you get off that Nutrisystem plan, what was set out for you?
Devil.
The devil.
There are only two people in this world.
The Nutrisystem, once you get those horrible withdrawals, almost similar to a nicotine addiction. When you get off the Nutrisystem, if you've been using that for a few years, I tried to quit the Nutrisystem once because my mom was like, "This is costing you more money than you're making."
I remember you. Good Lord, I did not want to be around you.
Yeah,
you were a monster.
Exactly.
You were throwing paintings on the wall. It is, and you know what? Nutrisystem is starting to make a patch that you can put on.
Guys, I have not quit the Nutrisystem. I'd go right back to it. But if you have decided to quit,
I find no reason to quit it.
If you guys have decided to quit the Nutrisystem, maybe it's not for you. Then you're gonna want to buy the Nutrisystem patch.
Mm-hmm. Now, this is mainly linked for people that have allergic reactions to their Nutrisystem.
Now you see the bogus thing here is that people think these are actual nicotine withdrawals. There have been accusations, obviously false, that the Nutrisystem does put nicotine into its food, making it addictive. But that's not true. That has not been proven by scientists.
No. NASA backs this up 100%.
Now, what this is actually is all the nutrients leaving your body. See, because your body's used to having all these nutrients from the Nutrisystem, feeling so healthy. The second you stop, you start losing those things.
Yeah,
and your body goes, what the heck's going on?
Plus, your
What
body's
happened to all my nutrients?
Your body's working harder, and it's not getting the nutrients it needs, so you will have a reaction.
So, guys, that's where you're getting the Nutrisystem patch.
It
really takes care of those withdrawals for you. You're only have to probably. It does take 9 weeks on average. That was the median, not the average.
Yeah, that was just by taking several sizes of patches until finally.
Now some of these have gone up to a year and a half. Just disclaimer here.
But these were people that weren't all about the Nutrisystem.
Yeah, these people weren't part of the Nutrisystem anyway. So yeah, so what? You have to buy a patch 6 times a day for a year and a half. Boo! You shouldn't have quit.
No, why'd you quit? You could have been rolling the money train, and now you're just waiting to get out of it.
Yeah. But that's all we have to say about Pisces.
Yeah. So
once again, guys, just advocating for the Nutrisystem and praying to the devil. All right. Well, you take the next one, or it's my turn.
All right. Next is Aries.
Ooh, the Ram.
This is March 21st to April 19th. So it's a fire element.
Ooh, and also the ruler of the Aries is Mars.
Really?
Obviously.
Well, so then
the red planet, the planet of Satan.
So he's the ruler. Satan is colored after the planet, and then are you saying that that Scorpio is the guardian of Mars?
Scorpio is the guardian of Mars. However, it is
and Aries is the king.
Correct, but it is ruled by Satan. Can't forget, Aries is the king of Mars, guarded by Scorpio, but ruler. Obviously, Satan. It is Satan's red planet.
Yes, and as everybody knows who's invested in astrology, Mars is the holy trinity of Satan, Aries.
That is true.
And,
as you will
Scorpio.
see on the pentagram, Mars is incredibly important to raising Satan from the lords of the fallen.
Right through your carpet, right into your bedroom.
That's right, guys. If you do want to summon a demon, just remember... Make sure once you're done with that demon, you make sure you ask him to leave, and you will have to present him with an offering. You can't just ask a demon to leave. It doesn't work that way.
No, you do need to present him with some type of food, gift, usually an animal that has unlucky tendencies, such as a cat.
That's true. Cats are great. Yeah, well, now cat's a great thing to sacrifice to a demon.
Yep, them, goats, and cardinals, the birds.
Right, that is true. Or a man or woman of Christ, or a child of Christ. Anyone that does believe in the one true false God, that they make an excellent sacrifice to the devil, spawn a demon.
Yeah, and only as long as that is on the third Thursday of every month.
Now, a lot of confusion about this, Johnny. It is the third Thursday of every month. Now, why is that? Why is that the only time you can summon a demon from hell?
Now, that is because, you see, in the 1600s, everybody was really in tune with the month and it usually ended
Correct.
up...
Hail Thoros, god of the one true red month.
That is true. Thoros did create the earth.
Father of the first warden, who came and visited me the other night because I wasn't praying to the devil as much as I should have been.
He came. He gave you a word.
Gave me a real spook. I was like, wow, there's the first warden, son of Thoros. I better get my act together.
Yeah. I was in the next room going, oh, there goes the Thoros.
Yeah, you said the temperature raised in your room about 80 degrees. I apologize about that.
Yeah, you should have been praying to the devil.
Oh, man, I should have. I'll never make that mistake again.
Because I had some condoms in my wallet, and now they are...
You had a chick over here trying to bang a girl, and you're like, oh, it sounds like there's an evil demon over there.
No,
I bet you were wishing, hey, Khaki, wish you would have prayed to the devil.
I was going, ooh, giving this girl the sweet chorizo. And then all of a sudden I was like, whoop, there he goes. There goes Khaki. Not praying the devil again.
Haha, that's right. But don't worry, we'll make that mistake again. Again, guys, if you do get into Satanism and praying to the devil, make sure you do it daily.
Make sure you're ready for the daily
devil does not ask
commitment.
a lot from you, but he does ask for time every day.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of time.
That's not much.
I tell you what, guys, I spend 19 hours a day at work. I can spend 10 minutes with the devil.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I owe that to him.
Well, if you don't, he'll impale you with a hell spear.
I tell you what, I don't want another visit from the first warden because I know the commander's coming in after that. And, you don't like you, the commander.
No, and the pamphlet that came with Satanism said you don't want to deal with that.
No, that's right. No, that's right. All right. Well, the next sign we're going to be dealing with is Taurus. Now, not to be confused with Johnny, my dear friend, name of Taurus.
Yeah, my friend that works at Denny's, Greek guy.
Excellent guy. He, I think we've talked about it before. He's got this real weird Greek food.
He does. It tastes weird. It makes you disappear, and it makes me get laughed at.
That's right, guys. We've been taking these. What does he call them again? I forget. It's just these. It looks like a dried plantain.
Yeah,
almost. It's just these little dried out little brown things. They taste terrible, but after you take them, you see very vibrant things.
Yeah, you met Chinese God.
I thought I met God. Could have been a dream.
Could have also just been Chinese guy down the street.
That's true. Could have
find
mistaken him for God. But these things are very strange. Now, what I have learnt is that if I do pray to the devil after taking these things, I can actually feel his holy wrath.
Oh.
Right. So I've actually been getting into these things lately. I kind of like these things a lot.
See, the last time I had it,
not good for work. Get the giggles.
Oh,
Get the giggles too much. Everyone looks too silly and fuzzy. I just love touching stuff. After I take these dried plantains, this Greek food, but can't do it at work. This is strictly personal time. Maybe listen to some music. Maybe a nice Take That or Warrant record.
I think
praying to the devil.
Last time I listened to Foreigner, and I took some, and I went, oh, hang on, I gotta summon up the devil. I gotta ask him for forgiveness for being on this earth. He showed up.
That's right.
Everybody that he made me go around and talk
now
to
Johnny's doing a little bit of bragging here because he knows I've actually never met the devil, and here he is newer to Satanism than me, and he's already met him.
I was a little bit newer.
Fucking envy you so badly. That's incredible. That is truly incredible.
I am so happy I have that against you because you were beating me in so many ways. It is unthinkable.
Well, I'm glad. Well, meeting the devil is a true honor.
I've
never met him. I've dealt with the first warden, and I've dealt with many demons in my household, and not all of them malevolent demons, but still a very great honor. But the devil himself, man, that's crazy.
Well, I mean, don't take it personally, but I think he specifically chose me to go door to door and sell the idea of the devil.
That's right, everybody. Johnny actually leaving his job at the Denny's next week to full-time hand out pamphlets for the Church of Satan.
I was threatened to do it. If I didn't quit my job at the Denny's, I would not have near enough time to both do the Nutrisystem lifestyle and
absolutely not,
and selling Satanism.
Real quick, guys, I don't know if you noticed this story. Johnny is quitting his job at the Denny's, not his job with the Nutrisystem.
No.
To make time for Satanism.
No,
because that's exactly it. Johnny, what is the number? This is really what you need to realize. You'll see how this. Well, you'll realize when I'm asking this question, all the listeners out there, you'll realize how important the Nutrisystem is. Mm-hmm. Johnny.
Yes.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm right here.
What is the number 2 thing most important in the world besides the devil?
Protein.
That's right.
That is number 2.
Number 2 behind Satan. Yeah. Now, Johnny, let me ask you another question. What is the number one thing in the entire world that is full of the proteins your body needs?
That's going to be the Nutrisystem protein.
That's right, guys. And this new flavor, it'll have you going bananas, literally.
Oh.
Literally. My mother has literally pretended she has not tried it yet. She likes it so much. She's too embarrassed.
She doesn't want to go back against her word of saying that the
my
chocolate
mother,
mint
the
was
thing
the
she
best
loves
flavor.
the most in the world is that chocolate mint protein mix. And she is so freaked out. She must like this banana one because she hasn't even said she's tried it yet.
And she does not want to go against her word.
Now let's continue about the Taurus here.
Yeah. So
now the element of Taurus is Earth, as I'm sure you know, and ruler of the Taurus is Venus. Bit of a love planet. Now Taurus is known to being a little bit of a romantic.
Yeah, these things will sweet talk you.
I fucked a girl that was a Taurus. Now girls that are Tauruses, they like getting fucked in the ass.
Really?
Well, you know this too.
I do. We both were. I mean, I don't want to kiss and tell per se. But me and Khaki over here, we had this girl over, and we say, "Hey, baby, what's your sign?" Because that's a bit of a pickup line.
Girls love astrology.
Yeah, just
one thing girls love more than the astrology is the Nutrisystem.
So these girls, they love the Nutrisystem. I'm already talking to them about it. They're already calling their friends, seeing if they want to get involved. And all of a sudden, I say, "Hey, by the way, what's your sign?" And you know what? One of the best nights I've ever had is when a girl said Taurus.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You know. She looked up in the constellation.
Taurus, why don't you guide me into the cattle ken?
Hey, I hear a herd of flowing. Oh no, she's just
Hey, why?
around.
So another thing about the Taurus is they like munching the grass. If you know what I mean. We're talking stoners.
We're talking
Taurus girls are a good time. Wear a lot of braids in their hair. Kind of use that real gross organic deodorant that smells like shit.
Yeah, and just throw dirt in their hair.
Yeah. Oh man, I would that organic deodorant smells like shit.
God, that smells like BO.
Girls that use that are real dumb bitches.
God, you ever heard of Dove? Huh? You ever heard of Old Spice?
In fact, when I was praying to the devil the other night, I was asking, well, not only for his forgiveness, but asking for his wrath upon those who use product that hath been tested on animals. Because the only way you can harm an animal, if you pray to the devil, you realize is through sacrifice. Anything else is gluttony, which is punishable by death in the lake of fire.
Which, yes, you will have to go ahead and ask for even more forgiveness. That's going to add an extra 15 minutes to your devil time.
Yeah, to be clear, Johnny and I have not eaten meat in ages because gluttony is a sin punishable by the lake of fire.
Devil, he's
gluttony.
A vegan.
Now sacrifice, there's no you can sacrifice. That is important. The devil needs to know that he is loved and worshipped through the taking of life.
That's how he gains his power, is through the death of other things.
Correct.
Their blood,
Correct.
Their organs.
Correct. And the harvesting of the souls, living and dead.
So, guys, what you're going to want to do, if you do worship the devil, be sure, daily regimen. You have to be committed.
Guys, it doesn't have to be the same time every day, but he just asks for a couple minutes a day to be prayed to, or else you're going to be dealing with who, Johnny?
You're going to have to be dealing with the devil himself.
And the first warden.
And the first,
I haven't met the devil yet.
You'll have
he's
to
next, but our next meeting is not what I'm looking forward to. I want to meet the devil in a good way.
No, I
don't want to be taken away by the fact I haven't been praying to him enough.
You want to meet him when he's giving you a job promotion. But until then, you're going to have to face the first warden and then the commander.
All right, guys. So Taurus, like a lot of fun, like the sex.
They like the earth.
The earth, the old dirt. I guess.
So make sure you go to your nearest quarry.
Yeah.
And for your next date for a Taurus. All right. Well, I tell you what. Next up, we got the twins.
Oh, you're talking the twin sissies Gemini.
I am. I'm talking about...
the Geminis are pretty difficult to deal with, I'd say. It is something that is a little bit worrying.
Yeah. You know those...
The Gemini is a free spirit, but a free spirit is a scary spirit. And if you study that, if you do pray to the devil, you realize that.
Anything that is not terribly afraid of their overruler.
Absolutely, and Geminis are not like that.
No.
Geminis are after passion.
They're going to be the two twins out for trouble. And guys...
double trouble. That's what I call a Gemini.
I can say this from experience. if you're going for Gemini, make sure you don't hit on her sister.
Oh, yeah. Otherwise, she's gonna get clingy after
Yeah.
you say you love her.
She's gonna start kissing the tip of your dick when she's giving you that blowjob.
You're crazy.
See, hey, Khaki.
when Johnny's stuttering on his own words there, he's saying the Geminis, they're good at the downstairs business.
Oh, well, Khaki, if you want to know, qualifications number 1 in the job.
You giving out jobs over there?
Hey,
Doggo noise.
I'm an equal opportunity employer. I don't know what that means, but I
I'll give
will
you the
not
job.
hire anybody but Geminis for that job.
Yeah, that's a job that you can contract out to the Geminis.
Yeah. This one time, right, I had a Gemini over. Her name was some type of a expensive rock, like emerald or ruby.
Ooh, that sounds hot.
Or a pyrite. That might have been her name. But anyway, she's over, right? And she's going down. I mean, she said, "Hey, I like your Tinder profile info."
Now, just for everyone out there, you should see Johnny's Tinder profile. It's a PowerPoint.
It is.
It's a PowerPoint. You know the information you have to get out there. You're efficient, and you're succeeding on that thing.
It is.
Johnny does very well on Tinder. He gets, we believe it or not, he gets more Tinder dates than the old master here. Master, the student has outdone the master.
Hey, the student has learned.
See now, because see what Johnny's done is he's done a PowerPoint for his Tinder profile, and my Tinder profile is my LinkedIn.
See, the best thing about a PowerPoint is that it's information.
Right. And see, I've done that too, but mine's just my LinkedIn. It's like, you want to look at me? How about you look at my accomplishments?
Yeah, and you show that your old job.
Why don't you see why don't you see that Marcy Green has endorsed me for a new skill?
Yeah. And you know what? Those skills, number 1, love. Number 2, making.
Yeah. And
Number
how about
3,
this?
love making.
How about this? Khaki Sacramento Tinder profile. Oh, look, now he's got a job doing consulting for my dad.
See?
Also, he sold my dad the Nutrisystem.
Yeah.
You know what? Every single girl I go on a date with, I try to sell them the Nutrisystem. If they say no, I make sure I send them home with pamphlets for the rest of their family.
Because
just because she's being a selfish bitch, doesn't mean that her family's going to be.
Because there was that one time where that actually did work, and her sister bought it from you.
She did.
1 means that it could happen anytime. Anytime again.
Nutrisystem and astrology, guys. Those are my backbone. My foundation is just a true love and worship for the devil.
Everything. But so anyways, I'm with this Gemini, right? She's starting to move down. I take her to a minor league hockey game.
Ooh, that sounds hot.
Yeah, it was. The score was about 9-1.
Chicks love hockey. They like all the testosterone.
Yeah, it gets cold, so you can see their little pink milk dots.
Oh, you can see the nipples.
Yes.
Hey, what time is it? It's nipple o'clock.
Hey, it looks like a clock struck it. So let's just see this.
Yeah,
little cuckoo.
make sure we get these things back before midnight. Or else they'll turn back into pumpkins.
They're turned into little mice.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, I'm real drunk.
Yeah, he just threw up all over the
Oh,
carpet.
shit. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Well, anyways, so it was after this minor league hockey game. You all right?
Yeah.
You need a bucket?
No, it's fine. I hate this shirt.
You fucking lightweight.
Hey, why'd you quit giving me so much shit? You got to meet the devil the other day. That's incredible.
Yeah, well,
Thought about that all day at
He
work.
put me to work trying to sell himself over doing cold calls.
That's right, but still, can't stress this enough, guys. The devil himself came to Johnny and said he needed to start preaching his good name door to door. You need to quit one of your jobs. And which job did Johnny choose?
The bullshit one that wasn't getting me
Wasn't getting him anywhere. Yeah, his job at Denny's was earning him. His job assistant managing the Denny's was earning him a mere $2,000 every 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's nothing.
You can hardly live on that.
No.
The Nutrisystem, what are you making? $1,100 off of that?
I don't even count it. It's so much money. It is priceless. How much
No,
money?
sorry, $1,100 in commission checks, and then $500 on top of that.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe we're making a little bit more money the days, but which is more rewarding?
Yeah.
Serving people fucking pancakes and bossing around assholes, or saving people's lives with a Nutrisystem?
You know what? I did do the math. You are right. I was making more money at the Denny's. But you know what? I'm fulfilling more of my dreams by doing the Nutrisystem. Selling people the best years of their lives is priceless. But, all right, so let me finish this. We need to move on to Cancer. But Gemini, right? Minor league hockey game. She sucked my dick. but only with using her teeth. She did not,
That's crazy.
Yeah, she did not have her lips open very much. She just rubbed her teeth against it. Best ever. Guys, if you're out there and you're getting sub-satisfactory blowjobs, go for a Gemini.
Tell you what, I never complain. I just love it. I don't care how terrible it is.
Hey, it's kind of like Backdraft at Universal Studios. All right, no complaints.
I don't know what that is. Never been.
I went there as a 6-year-old and I cried.
All right. Well, next up is going to be cancer.
Yeah,
now, I'm a little bit of an expert on this. Now, cancers, you'll never guess. Cancers are real horn dogs. Oh yeah. Oh, real horn dogs. Hot dog.
Howling at the dick.
Yeah, I thought of a really funny image. Just a hot dog covered in little thorns. It'd be a horn dog.
Oh, horn dog.
Well, anyway, cancers. They will make you wait for it. You won't be breaking off a piece of that cookie anytime soon.
But when they do...
They'll make you work for it, the cancers. But when they do, oh, man, that cookie is sweet. That cookie is so sweet, you're going to get cavities if you eat this girl's pussy.
She needs to go to a doctor.
Yeah, well, it was... That's just what I have to say about the cancers. Yeah. Cancers are real horn dogs, but you got to unwrap it.
Well, I remember...
You have to take the... horn dog out of the plastic case.
Well, I remember you were dating a cancer, and you guys actually went through the drywall.
That's true.
But that was after, like, a whole, 3 years.
That's absolutely true, yeah. She was very sexually aggressive, uncomfortably so. It wouldn't work out, though, as she was, in fact, a Protestant. And she would not convert to my beliefs of praying to the devil. And you know what? If you don't have a girlfriend that supports you and prays to the devil with you every morning and night... That's not someone that's in your that is thinking for your best interests.
No, that is someone.
That's a selfish person. If your woman will not stand by your side as you pray to the devil, that's not someone that you want to keep in your life.
That is like someone who won't convert to the Nutrisystem with you.
Guys, and again, if you're on the Nutrisystem and you don't have a friend supporting you, you tell them to kiss your fucking ass.
Yeah, goodbye.
You know, the only time it's okay to call someone a retard is if they don't join the Nutrisystem.
Oh God, they're so.
I do that all the time. I was dating this girl. I had to meet her family, and her dad was a real weak, pale-looking motherfucker.
Oh,
I told him straight up. I said, "Hey man, you made a hot daughter. Congratulations."
That's about all you've fucking.
You're looking weak. You're looking pale. How much protein do you get a day? And he said, "I don't know. I have never been asked that before."
Oh, I bet.
And I said, "I can tell, because you look like shit." Now. I got him on the Nutrisystem. I got him a 1 week subscription. He said, okay. I go back a week later and go, the week's we make that cheap so you can see how good this is for you. So you won't mind spending the extra money.
Yeah.
I go back a week after, say, all right, how about we sign up for that month now? He says, no, this isn't for me. And I say, what a retard.
That is actually retarding. Everything around him.
I just thought, what a retard. This guy doesn't want to feel the best of his life.
No. Wow. That's
the only time where it's okay to use that word, because that is a hateful word. It makes people feel bad.
Yes.
It is full of hate, full of resentment for a people who are so full of joy and so happy.
No, I have a nephew who has challenges.
And you're talking Marcus, right?
Yes. Marcus,
most beautiful child. Every time I meet him, I weep.
Yes. And you know what? I would never use that word against him, but someone who doesn't want to use the Nutrisystem program
is a retard.
They are retarding themselves. They are making themselves
They're
slower than everybody else.
Down.
Literally.
By choice.
Literally. You have eaten so much protein, you can run a clean 24 miles per hour.
No, guys, this is very true. This is not an exaggeration.
No.
Thanks to my faith in the Nutrisystem and my faith in the devil, I can now run 24 miles an hour.
And that was a cold jog.
That's right. I was not even putting my true force and faith in Satan to propel myself this quickly, and I still had. Really feeling very powerful lately, and the Nutrisystem is a big part of that.
All right. Well, what's the last word on cancers?
Ooh, cancers, me likey, but only if you're a little bit patient. And also, the girl I was fucked, or pussy retard dad, didn't have faith in the Nutrisystem.
No.
But then he jokes on him, that fucker had to buy Nutrisystem patches from me for a whole 2 weeks after because he was getting bad withdrawals. Couldn't even get out of bed to go to work. It's like, yeah, wish you lived life with those nutrients instead.
Yeah. You're not committed.
Seriously, guys, if you feel like shit because you're not doing something, because your body clearly needs it, why the fuck would you stop taking it?
You're as the dumbest thing.
Once again, retards.
Dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Now, that's my final word on Cancer, so why don't we move on to the most important one of the bunch, the Leos.
Now, you, Khaki, what are you?
I got a confession. Misa Leo.
That is right. That's why you're such a strong leader.
No, guys, Leos are true leaders. True leaders. Very courageous, very outgoing, but very sensitive.
And very warm. Feelings.
Much like a lion, the Leo, obviously, has a big roar so you don't get too close.
Yeah, but it also...
Sensitive, very tender Leos.
It also can feel the little splinter in its arm that needs the mouse.
That's absolutely
very
right.
Tender.
That is absolutely correct. Now, Leos, who are we guarded by? Why don't you tell me, John?
Leos. So they are actually guarded by Jupiter.
Jupiter is the guardian of the Leos. Now, Jupiter is even though Jupiter is not the planet of Satan, it is a war planet.
The big red war.
Yeah, the planet of true war, governed by the three judges, the ministers, and really lawmakers of hell.
Yep.
Even though it is ruled by Satan,
it
is a planet of war ruled by the three judges. So that is where I probably get my very deep love of Satan and good work ethic, and that definitely helps with my focus.
Yeah, and passion.
It shouldn't take away from the Nutrisystem for my passion and focus, but the fact that my astrological guardian is Jupiter, the war planet governed by the three judges of hell, that probably doesn't hurt. No. You know what I'm saying? Probably doesn't hurt.
All right, well. Mr. Khaki, have you ever been with a Virgo? Because that isn't next.
Ooh, that's next. I tell you what, I was with a Virgo once, and let's just say things got a little salty.
Ooh.
I'm saying that because we had sex in a hot tub.
Oh.
And we have a hot tub, saltwater hot tub.
Oh, I bet that tasted like garbage.
It was not that good.
If you drink too much of salt water, you get dehydrated.
See, that's what I learned that the hard way. You see, you should never eat a girl's pussy after she's been swimming in chlorine or salt water too long.
Oh, were you just drinking that up by the gallon?
You're going to get yourself sick. I thought she was just real turned on, slurping that wet out of her pussy hole. Turns out that was chlorine.
Oh, goodness. You didn't even taste it?
Nope. Did not.
Wow. You must have been down there a long time.
I was there quite a long time, I would say.
Yeah. I remember that. I had to come pick you up because you were passed out.
Very dehydrated.
And this girl only called.
But how about this? I know your longest girlfriend you ever had was a Virgo, so why don't you tell us about that joyride?
Oh, boy. Where do I begin?
Yeah, how about that walk in the park?
Yeah.
Walk in bitch park.
Walk in the park. Yeah, Rosie. She was this girl in this wheelchair. And I loved her.
She was a lovely woman. I loved Rosie.
I loved her.
You guys were great together.
Beyond belief.
Shame she died.
I loved her more than life.
Really a true shame she died. You two were really soulmates.
I knew she shouldn't have gone and wheeled herself over to Jose O'Shea's because I swear to God, as soon as I find that drunk truck driver, I will do things that will land me straight into meeting devil again.
Quick fun fact here. Johnny's true love, I would say, I'm sure you would too, was killed by a drunk driver.
Oh, God, it pains me every single day.
Now, weird thing about drunk drivers. You know the number one thing that makes you handle alcohol poorly? It's a lack of protein.
You know what? Protein, it soaks it in. Ladies.
Protein soaks up alcohol quickly. Never drink and drive, but if you are drinking and you have to drive somewhere, make sure you've got the Nutrisystem protein nearby.
You're going to need 2 scoops to soak up.
At least, or else you're going to end up killing some little girl in a wheelchair. Mm-hmm. Break a guy's heart.
Yeah, you're going to make me want to think about suicide every single day.
And you don't want that.
No. No, I don't want that because I have to fill myself up with work. So I
And
don't
and the Nutrisystem and this new thing, this new gig you've got going door to door, preaching the love of Satan. That is incredible.
If it wasn't for preaching Satan's good word, I would probably have shot myself.
Well, now you realize what death does hold, and that's why you do not fear it.
That's why I want to be on this earth as long as I can.
That's probably actually why the devil has more respect for you than me, because you have actually wanted to take your own life.
I actually witnessed the devil. I met the devil himself when my love of my life died that day.
Correct. And then once you had started processing that hatred you had for life, the devil manifested himself in you a lot easier. It took me a couple of years to get that true hatred of life to manifest within myself.
No, it was like day and night for me.
To become the love of the devil.
It was like day and night. It was like,
guys, just like protein gives you lean muscle mass, especially in Nutrisystem form, that true hatred and contempt for this thing we call life, that helps your feed of your love of the devil.
Yep, that'll help it. That will assist you in getting up higher levels almost instantly. All right. Now, moving on.
Moving on out.
I don't want to think about Virgos anymore because if I do, I'm going to cry.
I know it's painful for you, so let's go ahead and move on.
So, Libras.
Ooh, I got this is the one I was a little bit spooked for because I got a confession for you, Johnny.
Let's hear it.
Libra is the only sign I've never made sexy time with.
Really?
I've never had a Libra.
Really?
Never once, and I know you have, so I'm curious to know about it.
I tell you what, Libras, all right? I had these two girls over, and one was named with Kathy, with a K, and the other's name was Sarah. Now,
whoa, I like where this is going.
Now, Kathy got so drunk that she had to pass out on my couch. So, Sarah and I went into the other room. I said, hey, do you want a drink? She actually said no. I'd actually like to talk to you about my women's studies course.
That's right.
And for the next 18 months, I helped her get her degree, and then after that,
man, what an incredible love. That's a love connection right there.
And after that, it was just so much missionary sex. I could not believe it.
And we've talked about this before. Missionary style is the best type of sex, guys, because it tells a girl that you were in love with her.
You get to see everything.
Now, I know your wheelchair girlfriend's legs were all fucked up, so you probably couldn't enjoy missionary sex as much, but I bet you that was still hot.
Well, it was. I had to maneuver everything around for me to insert myself.
I always wondered about that. That would seem very confusing to me.
And
you've got a lot of focus. I'm sure you can chalk that up to your protein intake.
I had to move her I had to grab her by the ankles and actually move them around to pretend like her legs did work.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But no. Libra, they're a good diplomatic lover.
That is true.
She wrote out a contract for me to sign, legally binding.
Now, this isn't your wheelchair girlfriend. This is the other one.
No, this is the one.
This is the
was
Libra.
Sarah.
These are the sisters.
Yeah. One of them was drunk and not interested in me at all.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Because
you missed out on a very diplomatic and arranged sex.
Yeah, that's okay, though.
Yeah, that was weird. It was the first time I ever wrote out a contract for it, but it was pretty hot. All right, well...
this is my favorite.
Guess which we're at.
Best in bed award goes to, drum roll please, Scorpio. Hottest sex in the world will come from a Scorpio. Now the Scorpio, where this comes from is that Scorpio is the guardian of Mars, as we've talked about before, which is the planet of...
sex.
And the devil.
Can't
forget about the devil.
No, it's red.
Mars, the red planet, is of the devil.
Red,
and Scorpio guards it. So obviously the devil has lots to do with sexuality and expressing yourself and releasing all inhibitions due to the fact that you will one day die and need to relish in the pleasure of yourself until your mortality is over. So Scorpios are very aggressive sexually.
Yeah, in fact, I was just thinking over it. I forgot about that. So I am going to have to go ahead and pray to the devil, face myself towards Mars, of course,
that
as
is
every
correct.
Satanist does right before they go pray.
Correct. Now, guys, make sure you get a true astrological chart because there is a lot of knockoffs out there.
Yeah. If you can feel it and it's paper, if you can rip it, it's a knockoff.
You're going to need a true astrological chart so you can find the positioning of Mars and Jupiter, the planets of Satan, and the three judges.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, Scorpios, great lovers. Now, We only got 2 left.
Ooh, what's next? I think I got a feeling.
Next one. Anybody born between November 22nd, December 21st.
Ooh.
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. Why don't you call them the crazies?
Oh, God.
Sagittarius don't know what they want in life, and that makes them fun sometimes. But you know what? A lot of the times, you just kind of want to steer a bit clear.
Yeah.
Because these guys, Sagittarius can only truly find love in an Aries, as we all do know, because they are the two most diametrically opposed, and the only love they share is a shared love in the eventual apocalypse and swallowing of the earth by the sun.
Yeah. That is what they are. They are the sun warriors.
That is correct.
They are very bright. When they come over, after their dog dies, they will want to have sex with you. That was my only experience with Sagittarius. Girl's dog just died, just got hit by a car. She comes over, and we get it on.
Well, actually, that's very true, Johnny. And actually, I could go on and talk a lot more about that.
Wow, you know what? I'm noticing you have a lot of energy.
Got a lot of energy tonight, and that is a large part due to my protein consumption, obviously.
Of course.
But I don't know if you've noticed noticing this about Amelia, but I haven't been sleeping. I'm talking at all.
Really?
You see, what I've been doing is drawing my power from the sun.
Wow.
Now, from the hours of 4 a.m. to 6 a.m., I am staring at the sun, and I'm doing no harm to the retina since I am simply harnessing its power by gazing through the center of it and not the hot flares surrounding.
Of course, that is the softest sun.
Correct.
But you are gaining its energy through your eyes and storing it within yourself.
You see, and I'm sure as you know, someone who is whose guardian is the war planet ruled by the judges is not about to be disrespected by the fucking sun.
No.
So that is I appreciate the energy compliment because that is where I'm drawing my power. Is from there. Now, on the Sagittarius subject, once again, these guys are crazy. Steer clear unless you're looking for a good time.
Yeah, unless you're looking for a romp that you may go to the hospital because you broke your penis.
That's, ooh, wow, yowza.
Yeah.
Whoa. Ow, you have to go to the urgent care for that.
Yeah, I got to take a pill. I got to have a lady put a splint on it.
Wow, that sounds expensive.
That was.
Especially get an urgent care since they're not a specialist.
No. You have to, they have to call somebody to get him in, and he's usually asleep because he usually only works in the morning.
Wow. But that costs you an arm and a leg.
But better an arm and a leg than a dick.
Alrighty, what's next? I know what's next.
This
That's
is
the old
final.
Capricorn.
Capricorn.
Why don't you shed some light on this for us, Johnny?
Well, Capricorn is obviously the sign of the little black goat. And these people, they're not very responsible. They're pretty crazy.
Right.
Most important, they are stingy.
Ooh, yeah.
That is a negative.
Stingy lovers are no good.
No.
At one time, I was making a sexy time with the Capricorn, breaking in the old mattress.
Oh.
And she turns around and says, "Why are you wearing 2 condoms?"
Why is she asking these questions?
I don't know why she's concerned.
Why is this?
Why I'm being extra careful?
Yeah.
Either, but I guess she could feel it because one of them had broken off and gotten inside of her cervix.
That's weird. She has a very sensitive vagina.
That's right. And also, I don't care why I don't really think it's very fair to criticize someone for being careful. I don't need a kid right now.
No. I
can't afford it.
It's not her concern.
Plain and simple. I'm not embarrassing. I cannot afford the money it would cost to raise a child.
No.
Unless it was with a woman I loved.
And it's your penis inside of her vagina. Why would she even care?
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah. Well, that's the final sign. And I hope you enjoyed the episode, you guys. But as we promised, we're going to give you a preview about what our next episode is going to be like. We're playing a game called Me Baby Likey and Me Baby No Likey.
Me Baby No Likey.
And it's a game where we say a celebrity or someone in the media. And
we
either give it a, ooh, me baby likey or a me no baby likey.
That's right. So, why don't we get this started off? I tell you what, let me look around the room. Khaki, I choose you.
Ooh, go ahead. Give me your worst shot.
All right. Let's do, you know what? Let's start easy. Jennifer Lawrence.
Ooh, me baby like you.
Yeah, of course.
Me baby like you. She's got something about her. I can tell she's a real Sagittarius type babe. Real good time, real frisky. Looks like someone I could probably fall in love with.
Probably really goofy. Someone that you could bring home to your parents.
Probably someone I could bring home to my parents, and they have had a large problem with a lot of my girlfriends because the girls I usually bring home to my parents are the ones with a goat's head on a pentagram tattooed to their chest.
Yeah.
Because these are women of Satan.
Yeah.
These are Satan's children.
Of course, you have to find somebody with a similar qualities.
Of course.
And similar interests.
I'm sorry for calling them women of Satan witches.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find that attractive. Jennifer Lawrence, even though she's not a witch, I bet she's a good time.
Not yet.
Not yet.
She's also not on the Nutrisystem, probably.
Ooh.
Yet.
You know what? If she was, she'd be even hotter.
Oh,
so I'm gonna go Jennifer Lawrence. That's a big me like.
Ooh, good
all right,
choice.
I got one for you,
Let's
and I know
hear
the answer already. This is Johnny's. This is one just for Johnny. Pamela Anderson.
Ooh, this one is no question about it. Me baby like.
Oh yeah, Pam Anderson. Oh.
Ooh man, you better put me down in this kennel here because I'm gonna be barking way too loud.
Bark at the moon.
I hope.
Bark at those titties.
I hope Pam Anderson adopts me because otherwise I'm getting put down. Yeah, no, but seeing her bounce around a bikini, it really has made me forget about the love of my life getting hit by a truck.
I bought you her sex tape for your birthday, and you love that tape.
You did, and I actually sent it to a guy in California to try to get it edited, so then it was my face inside of her in the tape instead of Tommy Lee. But
nice.
But he only took my money. He said that I needed to give him.
You got to be careful of those online cassette tape editors. They're real con artists.
Especially if they say you need to send money to Greece in order for him to send you stuff.
That's a scam.
That's they'll clean you $200. All right, one more from me.
Okay.
All right, Olivia Munn.
Ooh, me no know so who that is. Who said that?
Remember she was the new X-Men.
Ooh, you're talking the brunette.
Yes.
El Brunetto.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, let me think for a second. Me baby like.
Yeah, I bet that was a hard thing.
Oh yeah, I forgot who she was. But yeah, let me tell you, she got a butt that just won't quit. And as long as that butt's not quitting, then I'm not gonna quit. Howling at the moon.
Oh, full moon.
Yeah, that is that's a woman who looks like she's open-minded. Clearly, maybe an Aries, I'm thinking.
She looks like she could cause a lot of war.
Oh yeah, and Aries are great women of Satan. Well, witches, I guess you'd say. Yeah. I think she'd make a great witch.
She would be a very.
So that's definitely
witch.
hot. I can't envision the Eye of Ra, or the three judges tattooed on her, or even the power and the glory of the sun.
The ultimate power.
And when I do settle down, it needs to be with a woman who draws her power from the sun.
You two, for sunrises every morning, could just be staring at the sun.
Stare at the sun.
Most energetic people.
Yeah,
in the world.
harness Satan's true power every single morning. Some couples, they like the coffee, like the tea. Yeah, I like
yoga.
Yeah,
yoga. Bullshit even. Like that.
Yeah, you want to do yoga for a week, or you want to fucking stare at the sun, harness Satan's energy
for an hour.
That's all it takes. 1 hour a day, and I don't have to sleep. Give me a break.
Yeah.
It's an extra hour a day. I can be thinking about my success.
You do so much that I am concerned about your.
I don't need to sleep. I gotta tell you, Johnny. I gotta. Remember, I've sold you on the Nutrisystem. Did that steer you wrong?
No.
I told you to get involved in praying to the devil. Did I steer you wrong?
Oh
then?
God, no.
I'm the one that told you to get a Fiat. Did I steer you wrong on that?
No.
I'm telling you right now, Johnny. You gotta draw your power from the sun.
All right.
Well, okay. Well, last one here for you, Johnny. Last one before we wrap up the podcast.
Let's hear it.
Ooh, I gotta go with Kate Beckinsale.
Ooh, I tell you what, she runs around in leather, little vampire, defeating lichens. Me baby, like.
Oh, I bet that is a true woman of hell if I've ever seen one.
She defeats werewolves and.
Now, when Satan does come to Earth to fight the final war of the damned, this is the type of woman you want on your side.
This is the type of one where the devil say, "Since you are with her, I will spare you because you are pathetic."
You're in the devil's cabinet. If you have a wife like that, if your wife is a slayer of Lycus and Rogard beasts, probably.
If I am with her, then I have zero worries except for if I get enough nutrients and if I get enough protein for the day. Other than that, if any robber in the street, hey, give me your money, she is gonna shoot him with a silver bullet.
That's
in case
right.
He was a werewolf.
Keep back and say that's a big me baby like.
That is a huge me baby like.
Well, guys, thanks for listening. We had a lot of fun today.
You bet.
New podcast coming out soon. Now, once again, thank you to Steven for giving us the idea for this podcast. It's really picking up. 3.5 stars on Google reviews. That's not bad.
That's
3.5 out of 5. That's a B plus average.
I think that we should have Steven on here.
3.5 out of 5 equals 7 out of 10. That's a B plus.
That is a B plus low A.
Yeah, low A basically.
Pretty much. So we need to have more of these episodes. You guys can believe it.
And the next episode we're starting with me baby like you and
you
no baby like
maybe we'll actually get a no me baby like you.
Ooh, we'll see.
All right, guys. Well, this has been Johnny Connecticut.
And this is your friend Khaki Sacramento, and we're signing off. So we'll see you next time.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Check us out next time.